This may be one of the nicest SUVs I've ever driven. This is an Uyuni white 2024 Genesis GV80 Prestige, and it is off the charts. And this, as beautiful as it looks, isn't even it at its best. It's got its plastic wrap still on the hood and shipping materials. When all that's taken off and this is polished up, this thing is going to look incredible. Look, it's got beautiful headlights and beautiful body lines that are really unique. All LED, of course. When you come down here, it's got these big cooling vents, and you'll see why those are important in a second. Because, bam, look at the size of those brake calipers. They need all the cool air they can get, even against the 22-inch rims. They look huge. All this chrome work, you don't see a lot of vehicles doing chrome nowadays, you know, but Genesis really made it work on this vehicle. Looks really beautiful against the white. I hope these body lines show up in this video, because look, it's such a strong body line. Oh, what you're seeing now is the smart. Oh, it's that. So this thing has a smart hatch. So as long as the vehicle's locked and I'm within 3 feet of the hatch, it will open up on its own. It gets a little finicky at times. I've noticed, like, you have to be standing just right. But if for any reason you don't want it to open, well, for one thing, you can turn the feature off really easily to where it never does it. But if you want the feature on, and this particular time you don't want it to open, you can just take a step back and it'll turn off or go back down. Or you can press any button on the key fob and it'll turn off or go back down. Additionally, if it notices something in the way as it's lifting up, or if it notices something in the way as it's closing, it will stop. You can also adjust the height of it, how high you want it to open up. So anyhow, I just wanted to show you these exhaust tips, which are actually shaped to match the grille on the front of the vehicle. I think that's kind of neat. Oh, and also, if you want to open up here, let me just show you how this works. See? Kind of neat. Neat feature. Let's check it out while we're back here. Of course, you got all power seats, auxiliary hookups, sunshade. Now, if I want to close this, I can obviously use the one on the key fob, I can use the one up front, or I can use the button there. The button on the left will just close it, or I can push the button on the right, say I got my hands full of bags or something, and now when it closes, it will also lock the vehicle. And finally, there's a button flush with the windshield wiper you can use to open and close it. Well, open it, because that will obviously be on the other side of the hatch, so you wouldn't be able to close it again with that button. See how the mirrors come out like that? That's the proximity. So this car will automatically lock and unlock itself as long as I'm close by. Again, features you can turn off if you don't want them. Here's a cool thing. So say you close your door and you don't notice it's not fully latched. See that? It'll pull itself the rest of the way closed. Before we go over the interior, I just want to show you a beast of an engine. Twin turbocharged 3.5 liter V6, 8-speed automatic, and check out this like ram air setup. Air's forced through the grill right into the throttle bodies. And I think it looks cool. A lot of modern cars have ugly engine bays. That looks sweet. Putting power through an 8-speed transmission. Got the chrome trim here too. This thing will hit 0 to 60 in like 5 seconds. Show you the back seat. So you got a lot of olive ash wood trim in this one, and I think they called this marine blue. And then it's dune two-tone on like a quilted pattern on the seats. And I like how it's kind of like a brushed aluminum look for this, for the tweeters and buttons. It's very high quality. Very high quality. Again, seats are all power. Even these rear seats are heated and cooled. Nice places to put iPads. Now, let's say you have a kid in the back seat and you know they're complaining about not having space. Mom can reach over and just press this button to adjust the seat rather than getting out and walking all the way across to use the buttons on the other side of the base. You got your USB connections, your 3-prong connections. Again, a ton more chrome. Tri-zone climate control. Now this has, as you can see, the Lexicon sound system, which is top of the line. Sounds incredible. You got some sunshades here. If you don't want your young children to be exposed to the sun for too long. There it goes. Closes itself. So cool. Alright, let's get inside. This has like every possible way power seat. More olive ash wood trim. Of course, you have remote start. Oh, I forgot to show you something while I was outside in the fob. So, when you get up in the morning, if you don't want to have to pull your car out of the parallel parking spot, you can just press this button, or this button. One parks it. When you're done, it'll park the car itself. The other will pull the car out of the parking spot for you, so you can even park. Say you're in a really tight parking spot and you don't want to risk banging your door. You can have the car pull out before you get in. You know, something like that. Look, even the cup holders are such high quality. You know, I've been in luxury SUVs. I've been in Lincolns and Cadillacs, and they look like they want to play the part of a luxury SUV, but you know, they have cheap chintzy cup holders or cheap chintzy buttons. This thing, the fit and finish and refinement is incredible. You would think you're in a Rolls Royce. Even the two-tone on the steering wheel, the dash. So you can control the touchscreen with this knob if you want to. I still prefer just doing it like a touchscreen. So I want to show you something to set up. Where's that? Vehicle. Door liftgate. So right now I have the liftgate set to slow. So I can switch that to fast. And then right here, I could do the adjustable height I was telling you about. Or you can customize it, the user height setting. More USB connections. You got, check this out. Really cool glove box. Oh, also, I normally don't like massage seats. There's a button down here to my left. I press that and it brings it up on the screen. And I can choose whole body. But the seats, the massage seats in this vehicle are so comfortable. I normally find massage seats painful, but these ones are amazing. Look at the quality of the shifter dial on this. And then, oh, I got a forward-facing camera, of course. So, close that. I can have my map, forward-facing camera, and aerial camera up all at the same time. And I can customize this view to where I can, you know, put what I want to be up here. See how there's also my favorites on the side. And then for my drive modes, I love how it changes colors for the drive modes. You know, I have snow, comfort, eco, sport, and custom. It's got all kinds of stuff. I'm gonna put it on comfort for now, or maybe eco, because we only have 41 miles left to E. So I'm not gonna go over all the very basic stuff, and I say very basic, but I'm talking about things like blind spot awareness, lane keeping assist, and, you know, forward warning collision, and navigation. I mean, I'm trying to show you the things that are unique to this vehicle, because, put it this way, if it's in a luxury vehicle, you can already safely assume it has it. So you don't need to wonder if it has, you know, lane keeping. You know, it's got that, trust me. You don't need to wonder if it has adaptive cruise control. It's got everything. This vehicle's got everything. Oh, and it's even got a button to turn off that stupid auto stop feature where the vehicle shuts off at red lights. I hate that, and not all vehicles allow you to turn it off, at least not easily. Some of them you have to like hook up tuners and, you know, have an experienced tech do it. But I like that this vehicle just has a button I can push. You know, it may default on and I have to push it every time I drive, but you know what? Worth it, because I hate those things. Look, and I can just drive around with my aerial camera and just know that I'm going to be perfectly fine. Because I can see everything clearly. Alright guys, I'm going to wrap it up there. You can give me a call or text at 610-291-0258 if you have any questions about this vehicle or want pricing or the features demonstrated. This vehicle goes for a little over $80,000, but again, it's an incredible value at that. An Escalade is over 100, and you're not getting something as nice as this with an Escalade. You know, I'd be happy to work payments for you. You can comment on this video. If there's a vehicle you want reviewed that I have not done yet, please let me know, and I'll try to get it done. Or if you have a vehicle you want reviewed, or if you have a vehicle you would be willing to let me review, please let me know. I'm open to reviewing anything from antiques to specialty cars to your run-of-the-mill commuter. I love them all, and I'm happy to do a review on any of them, and I appreciate anybody who's willing to let me. If you've gotten anything from this video, I would certainly appreciate a like and subscribe. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys.